The aim of this DVD is to give you the technical knowledge required to perform a full clean and jerk, and to give you the information surrounding the lift's importance, how to warm up appropriately, variations of the lift you could use, and how to remain safe whilst performing the lift. The clean and jerk is one of 2 Olympic weightlifting exercises. It has 2 definitive stages: the clean, which involves the lifter pulling the bar from the floor to the rack position, and the jerk, which involves the lifter driving the bar from the rack position upwards to the catch position. It is a powerful, full body triple extension movement that utilises the stretch shortening cycle twice to produce maximum force, firstly at the transition phase of the clean, and secondly in the dip drive phase of the jerk. Power exercises such as the clean and jerk rest roughly in the middle of the force velocity curve, since they involve the lifter moving as much load as possible, as fast as possible. As a power exercise, it also uses type 2X muscle fibers. These fibers are responsible for exercises requiring high force production and are done anaerobically, meaning without the presence of oxygen. The lift has several variations, these being the hang clean, the power clean, and the power jerk. These variations could be used depending on the needs and capabilities of the athlete. For example, an athlete who is unable to get into the set position due to their anthropometrics or flexibility might perform the clean from the hang position. The clean and jerk has high sports transference. This is because the dynamic correspondence between the triple extension in the lift and the triple extension in many sporting movements is so high. Triple extension is a rapid, full extension of the hips, knees and ankles. This is common in a vast number of sports which require powerful movements, such as jumping in basketball,
Now basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. I keep it so fresh on the microphone. I like no interruption when the game is on. I like slam dunk to take me to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley-oop. I like the pick and roll. I like the give and go. And it's basketball. Bow wow, let's go. All around the world.
performing a triple jump,
I can't make it down, I can't make it down. So get out your seat and jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around, jump up and get down.
or making a tackle in rugby.
Oh, ah.
Clean and jerk mimics these movements well. Appropriate clothing for Olympic weightlifting would include wearing a t-shirt, shorts, and weightlifting shoes. Before lifting, you should ensure that there is a clear platform to lift on. This means there are no bumper plates lying around, no people on the platform, no spilt water on the floor, no collars lying around. There should be space in front of the platform in case of bailing. The racks should be adjusted to armpit height. During the front or back squat, if you have a spotter or spotters available, they can be used to make the lift safer. If one spotter is available, they will stand behind the lifter and mirror their squat. If the lifter begins to fail the lift, the spotter will assist by using their arms as hooks underneath the lifter's arms. If two spotters are available, they will stand at either end of the bar and squat along with the lifter. If the lifter begins to fail, the spotters will assist in lifting the bar from the ends. If three spotters are available, all of the previous things will be done. If no spotters are available, then in case of failure, you would have to bail. In order to bail from a back squat, firstly drive upwards and forwards forcefully whilst releasing your grip on the bar. You should effectively hop out from underneath the weight. To bail from the front squat, the bar should be allowed to fall in front of the lifter, whilst the lifter simultaneously jumps back away from the bar. The hook grip. The hook grip is commonly used during performance of the snatch and clean and jerk. It involves the lifter firstly wrapping their thumb around the bar and then curling their fingers over their thumb and squeezing their thumb tightly into the bar. The hook grip allows a better grip of the bar as it allows the fingers to grasp the thumb into the bar and put the thumb in a better position to apply force. The set position. In the set position, your feet should be hip width apart with the shins touching the bar and knees slightly over the bar. The bar should be directly above the first eyelet of your shoes, with your weight distributed mid to forefoot. Ankles, knees and hips should be aligned with the hips slightly above the knees. A neutral spine position should be maintained with a lordotic curve in the lumbar spine and an extended thoracic spine. Your scapula should be retracted and depressed. Head position should be neutral with the eyes looking forward. Elbows are extended and relaxed, turned out along the bar, with the shoulders forward of the bar. Grip should be outside the knees and a hook grip should be taken. First pull. During the first pull, your weight will begin to shift towards your heels, with your shins moving to a vertical position. Your knees will extend whilst keeping your hips and torso at a constant angle. Ankles, knees and hips stay in alignment. A neutral spine position is maintained along with a neutral head position. Shoulders stay over the bar and elbows are still extended and relaxed. Your lats should be activated in order to keep the bar as close to your shins as possible. The first pull finishes with the knees fully extended. Transition or scoop phase. In the transition phase, your weight will start around rear to midfoot and finish over midfoot. Your hips will begin to extend, causing the knees to rebend and travel underneath the bar. Simultaneously, the bar will travel up the thigh until you are in a ready to jump position. The trunk will move into a more vertical position, whilst maintaining a neutral spine and neutral head position. The shoulders will now be directly over the bar, with the elbows still extended and relaxed. The transition phase finishes at the beginning of the second pull. Second pull. During second pull, your weight moves from mid to forefoot, keeping the feet flat until the last moment of the phase. There is a rapid triple extension at the knees, hips and ankles. The bar should brush over the thighs and stay close to the body throughout the movement. The torso will be completely vertical, with a neutral spine and neutral head position. There will be a violent shrug of the shoulders, whilst keeping the arms straight. The second pull finishes in the fully extended position. In the power clean, the bar starts on the floor and is the same as a normal clean, except in the catch phase, the bar is caught as high as possible. The lifter should not have to squat past parallel to catch the bar. In the jerk drive phase, the lifter starts at the bar resting on the anterior deltoids with the elbows up. Body weight will move from the midfoot to the forefoot. There will be a triple flexion of the ankles, knees and hips, followed by a rapid triple extension. The lifter will lead the movement with the chest, and the elbows may drop slightly at the beginning of the movement. A neutral spine and head position will be maintained. Jerk catch. In the jerk catch phase, the lifter will punch the bar up with the arms, which allows them to push themselves underneath the bar. The wrists will be extended with the elbows also fully extended. The feet will split into a lunge pattern, with each foot in the opposite section of an imaginary cross. The front leg will be bent, with the weight over the rear foot. The rear leg will be slightly bent, with the weight on the forefoot. Toes will point forward or be slightly turned in, and the chin should be tucked into the chest with a neutral spine maintained. Jerk recovery. In the jerk recovery, the lifter will drive off the front foot, taking a step back in towards the midline. They will then step in with the rear foot, forming a hip width stance. The lift is complete when the lifter is fully extended with the bar directly over the crown of the head, with the elbows extended also. A neutral spine and head position should be maintained throughout. Derivatives of the jerk. The power jerk. In the power jerk, the bar starts at the anterior deltoids with the elbows high. As in the normal jerk, there is a triple flexion of the ankles, knees and hips, followed by a rapid triple extension. However, instead of the feet splitting into a lunge pattern, the lifter simply drops their body underneath the bar, maintaining a hip width stance. They then recover by triple extending once again. Assistance exercises.